Hey everyone, welcome back to the Porsche 944 EV conversion project. As you can see, we're out in the converted garage and both cars are here. There's a few more bits off the car, maybe inside as well, and we're going to come to that. This week, I was lucky enough to have Martin join me for some of it. Oh no! Oh! Let's just say it was more eventful than we would have hoped. So we're back again, guys, and look who's back with us, Martin. He's back, glutton for punishment. So today we're going to be trying out these, which are discs that are specifically made for getting the paint off after our paint stripping.
So hoping for a small surprise underneath, like a long lost love letter or something.
Or Klaus was here. And then we've also got like our wire wheel. So we're gonna give it a go and see if we can get this down to the metal. Wish us luck. Here we go.
Ready?
Yeah, when you're good. As you can tell, it's hard work again, you know, getting the paint off this car. Whew. Martin's always doing such a good job. He doesn't let me near the power tools, but hopefully I'll get a go at this one. I like this one. I feel like I could do the whole car with this. But let's compare it to the wire wheel. As you can tell, the guys, Martin is in full protective gear this time. We're now going to compare it to the brass. Is that brass or is it?
That's brass.
Brass wire wheel. Yes.
Do you see the difference? It works, but it's not as effective.
Yeah.
The kind of this there.
As Martin said, it's like it definitely is working.
Yep.
And unfortunately, as Martin pointed out, we've got some points of corrosion down here that you couldn't see before. They were underneath the paintwork still, but they were clearly there in the metal. But
Yep.
definitely not as quick, or dare I say it, as fun looking as the other one. So, but this one's really good for getting into the maybe the tighter spots like round here. You said, Martin, like when we need to go down there.
Yeah.
Amazing. In the meantime, while Martin is setting about that wing of the car with the grinder, I'm now inside the car. I'm trying to maybe strip out some of this dash. We'll see what happens. I mean, this bit's already done. Oh. So first of all, let's take this bit out. This would have been around the manual transmission. I should look in the other one. There's probably an ashtray or something here. Car stereo, annoying cubby hole. You can see that all of the fake leather and rubber is peeling away. But on the underside, ew, something fell out. We can hopefully maybe use it as some mounting points. Although to be honest, I can't tell where the mounting points are on this, apart from these two here at the back, which clearly screw in all the way through to the underside of the car. I can see the floor. Yeah, I guess that would have been okay because the transmission would have been in the way. So let's get that bit out. This might be the only success we had. So I imagine we're going to need to take the steering wheel off to get the other bits off. Trying to use the socket set to try and get the steering wheel off. I'm pretty sure it needs to be out of the way in order to get the dashboard off. It looks like a great big one in there. First time, guys, first time. And actually honestly was. So I'm thinking I need something like this and this, and then That's tightening it. It seems very it's off. I feel like we should put that washer and nut back on, but it's another part of the interior. I mean, I don't love it. I don't love it. I really, really like the steering wheel in the Taycan. So if at all possible, I will be trying to get one of those. Now, I haven't taken the dashboard out of the car since my youth, and I'm not sure I did a very good job of it then, but how hard can it be? Saying that, and it might be like the bumper of the car, and if I just give it a quick pull, if I give it a quick pull, something like this will come off. You could tell this car was for braking, because a lot of stuff is unscrewed, although this does appear to be a clip-on item. No, there would have been screws down the bottom here and screws down up the top here, which are missing. Okay, the top part of the dashboard is moving a bit, the bottom part is moving more, but I can see some bits that are screwed in, so let's unscrew those and see where we get to. Not the right screwdriver, guys. Let's try a bulkier item. Two screws. There's a lot of movement, guys. Oh, Jesus Christ! Hazard light switch. Seemingly okay. Right. Easier than I thought. Anything caught? Yeah, just that bad boy. Don't lose that. Dashboard, such as it is, this is a very common problem on the 944. I guess lots of old 80s, early 90s cars, where whatever material that they made these kind of dashboards out of actually cracks, perishes, sunlight, UV hitting it. I'm glad we're replacing this dashboard. By getting this out, we'll really see what we've got to work with here in terms of space. Behind here would be like the heating system, and then you have your central vents here, and then it goes off to either side. This, and I believe, although it's not attached, this controls a vent that would do your ventilation for clearing your windscreen. It looks like it should be attached here, but it is unscrewed. But this, we probably want to keep some of it, but not all of it. We're going to have to replace the heating system in here, probably, I believe, with one from Tesla as well. So we should try and get this out of the car as well to really see where we are. And given that that was so easy, what could go wrong? So I can't actually see immediately where else it's connected on.
That is very securely in there, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got hose drying, I think.
Yeah, I think so, because it's
possibly the air conditioning drying.
not that this one had air conditioning, but well, it might have. We don't actually know on this one. The other one doesn't, but this one might have. You have to take out the bit that's in the front, and it'll drop down. That's what I was thinking.
Have
But that one's here is our collection so far. Let's see where Martin's got to. Look at this. You can see metal. I mean, it's only along those lower bottom edges that it's looking ropey, right? It's.
I mean, I've been putting light pressure, you know, just letting the disc do the work.
It's a lot more fun than the paint stripping. It's like, you know, you actually see the thing that you do has an impact. But yeah, it's really thick actually, the amount of layers of primer and paint, and then...
Probably could have done another coat of paint strip on there.
Yeah, amazing.
Fair form.
Oh yeah. It's less than I thought it would though. I thought it would be like...
No, these are very good. Perfect for the job in hand.
Nice. As Martin has pointed out, down here, there's some little bits where you actually can poke through the corrosion. So it wasn't coming through the paint, but it's coming through from the back, which I think is always the nightmare, isn't it? How do we fix that, Martin? What would be the game plan? Yeah, because you've got the rust on the back there, haven't you? So it's not like you could just like fill a divot like this and hope for the best. It will come back.
Yeah, we've got to strip the inside out. We'll see how bad it is. Worst case scenario is we'll cut it out and let a piece in.
Yeah.
But, you know, tiny imperfections, you can just literally fill them with weld and grind them down and be as good as new.
Well, this is good news, because these wings, if you had to buy one, if you want a metal one, like a proper one, they're stupidly expensive. You can get fiberglass ones, but like if we can keep the metal ones, that's much better. So Martin's been doing a grand job. We've been using the paint stripping grinding disc all the way through. There's loads of filler on this, but especially down here. I mean, look how thick this is. This is the filler, and you can smell it in the air. It's different, but we can also see how much rot we've got round here. But Martin's going to demonstrate a good time to be using the brass, what's it called? The wire brush, as it were.
You ready?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Probably do with a little smaller one.
Yeah,
There you go.
look at that. So yeah, using that instead.
Yeah, okay.
Ah, it's hot. Don't do that, guys.
See here.
Oh, you're right. Oh no. Oh. Well, it didn't end great. Martin sliced into his hand accidentally. I was probably distracting him with all the camera work and everything. Finger's still on. So quite a bit of blood. We did better with the PPE this time. We did worse with the bodily injury. Martin's got to stop being so generous and taking over and doing these things so that he doesn't get injured. He's got a day job, he's got important things to be doing. But that's going to call it quits this time. Great progress made, not worth the bodily injury, I'm afraid. But we'll see you next time when we will hopefully be fully intact and able to carry on with the project.